Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 4 of bulk season 2023. This morning I was 191.4. On average, I've gone up about a pound this past week. So I usually like to aim for 0.5 pounds usually per week. So it'll be a little faster because I'll be having my cheats. I'll be sneaking my chocolates and it's inevitable. I still got my cravings a little bit, but I've stuck to just a little over that maintenance calorie, the 2800 like I was saying last vid, and that's worked out for me. So I think my body's responding well. Packed the fructose dextrose for post-workout, and I'm about to make pre-workout. We got the orange flavor on deck. It's Saturday right now. We haven't recorded a Saturday vid in fucking a minute. I just feel super chill. Had a nice doobie for pre-workout. I think pre-workout grains are great if you control it. I have a great workout. Can you attest?
Oh, definitely.
I've watched Andrew Huberman and other people talk about it with the focus aspect. Bro, I feel so zoned in, tunnel vision into the weights. I feel like every fiber stretching and contracting. And then when I'm not, I kind of feel like I'm inflicting trauma. But then when I'm high, it feels like a love affair, bro. Just squeezing, contracting under heavy ass weight. Anyways, I'm baked, but we're gonna start off with flat dumbbell chest flies. I realize there's other arguably better options. There's even a seated cable pec deck. I gotta stick to the programming. It's always good to stick to the programming and write it out and get good at movements, and then you can change it afterwards because you're still getting benefit of getting good at those movements, and you don't want to change shit up too often because then you're not going to progress. You're just going to be inflicting random stress and you're not going to be progressing. Usually reps first and then you move up in weight. My rep range is usually like 6 to 10, so I hit 10 reps. And then I know the next week I'll probably go up 10 pounds or so, whatever you feel comfortable with. But yeah, anyways, I know there's arguably better stuff to start out with, pec deck and such, but I just want to get good at it. I feel like it's good to get used to free weights, especially, and not get too stuck to machines. Shout out Hani. If all the OGs with the big titties were doing dumbbell chest flies, I'm gonna participate and get good at them. I'm pretty much just doing push-ups and pull-ups, like a couple rounds to warm up, just getting the blood flowing. I'm gonna warm up. I'll feel it out. Never more than 2 warm-ups usually does it for me, but I'm thinking I might be able to throw around some 60s. Not throw around, but like under control tension, like, you know what I'm saying. So with these, I know they're arguably, anything is a dangerous exercise if you do it wrong. Let's be honest. So if you want to do these right, you got to make sure you retract your shoulder blades, just like with every pressing movement. You want to make sure that your shoulders are safe. And then you want to take dumbbells through your safe, active range of motion, so you can feel that out with lighter dumbbells, just to where you get that maximum stretch safely. Once you touch the dumbbells, there's not much tension, so you can kind of feel it out, squeeze your chest, and then don't spend too much time at the top. You'll just lose tension and load. So it's more of like a continuous, you know what I'm saying? Under control. I do like 3-second eccentrics and just squeeze on the way up. It ends up being like a 1.5 seconds, but toss them bitches up. I'm almost afraid to do partials with dumbbells. You see the old videos of Arnold doing like, I just go to muscular failure on that. I'm pretty sure that was my last clean rep that I could get. I think you're better off just training to failure. That's a lot easier to gauge and a lot more accurate to gauge than leaving 2 reps left in the tank or RP8 or RIR this. I'm sure anyone could get 5 more reps if someone held a gun to your head and said, if you don't get these 5 reps, I'm gonna shoot your dog. I'm probably gonna get 5 more reps. And then that would mean that set was RP5 and you done lied to yourself instead of it being RP8. I think everyone can train a little harder than they do. I could have Drew drop the camera and fuck me up on partials. You gotta train hard as fuck to get big as fuck. we're switching out Smith machine just because of the gym adjustment. Nautilus, exercise science 101. If you're picking a machine to work with, Nautilus should be your first choice. Out of my selfish opinion, I think that's the best one because Arthur Jones is a fucking based genius. Other than that, there's good ones like, I like the Flex machines. Body Masters are good. Oh, Cybex's leg machines are good. I love the leg press. But we're gonna rock with this. I'm more so just focused on targeting my incline after doing the flat fly movement, and then I'll move into more of a horizontal press after, but I'm gonna rock with this. I haven't hit this in a while, so I'm gonna kind of feel it out. People can argue how deep you gotta go. Honestly, you should feel it out for yourself because everyone has different flexibility. Some motherfuckers can do full ROM all the way touching. I think you should be able to with good shoulder health, but you can work on mobility. But until then, just go to where it's comfortable. You don't want to snap your shit up. That's the most important part. Okay, that felt amazing. That felt better than the Smith machine. It's just so efficient. You don't gotta worry about much else. You can just close your eyes on machines and push as hard as you can. I can't close my eyes with dumbbells and stuff. I gotta like keep them open and look at a destination point for my dumbbells, like aim it. This you can kind of just spray and pray. We got the flat fly, got the incline. Now I'm gonna do some horizontal press, hitting at all angles. So I'm only gonna do one warm up with this. You can call this the Dorian press because I saw Dorian do this in Blood and Guts a lot. Horizontal, just hitting at different angles. Set this up like nipple or just to wherever's comfortable. You can feel it with lighter weight. Just sweet warm up set at 6 just because I'm already used to this machine. Just whatever's comfortable because you don't want to force anything because then you'll be on the couch eating your dino nuggies, watching Dragon Ball Z, wishing that you could be in the gym killing it, but you compromise your shoulder and now it's shattered into a million pieces and so is your heart. So in simple terms, be safe. Checkmated the chest portion. We good. That's a wrap. Starting off with the close grip, palms up, pull down. This is the bread and butter. I like to use this one. I either like to start with this or either like a Nautilus pull over like you saw at Refinery, but I took that one out and I kept this one because I'm using other movements because I got to get my back thicker primarily. So I'm keeping this just for lats and you get the biceps in it. It's a great bicep exercise, but I just feel a good deep contraction in my lat just with that range of motion. I mean, chin-ups are even good, but I can more so focus it on the contraction and keep my form better because I can't do like a clean 10 reps focusing on the squeeze and shit on chin-ups unless I was like on a assisted chin-up machine, but I'd much rather do this. My upper body's already warm, so I'll just do like one warm-up and I'll be chilling. It's a lat compound movement. I got 8 though. Make sure to control that eccentric. On the way down, you're way stronger in that position. So especially once you hit failure, even on that last rep, before your partials, just beat that shit up. Like you can do it like 10 seconds. You go to failure, it's your last rep, hold that shit, control it, and then bust out partials if you can. And then if you got a training partner, you can do assisted reps, but Drew's holding the camera this time, maybe off camera. I'll beat his shit up. Pause. Be open to new things, because if you try this,
you won't be disappointed. Now I'm gonna move into more single arm work. You don't have to do single arm work, but it's good for imbalances. And I have a slightly smaller left lat, so I'm trying to correct that. You can just focus better one arm at a time, especially with your back. It's already hard as is to feel your back, especially if you're a beginner. It took me a minute to build that mind muscle connection, so single arm movements are good. You can just focus it on one side at a time. All right, one arm dumbbells. I'm gonna warm up without Is it MGK playing? Oh, I'm gonna need to put my headphones in after this. I'm gonna make this shit quick. I'm gonna do my warm-ups with no straps, but then my working set with straps, just because I found... Bro's a grown-ass man. Yeah, I know that doesn't help MGK. You know what helps? The gym. The fucking gym and these one-arm dumbbell rows that I'm trying to explain. But I'm gonna do my working set with straps just because I found that my grip just tires out before my back with these. So you can kind of determine that for yourself. Maybe I got pussy grip, but I'm trying to get the work more so in my back. I'm not afraid to strap up, just only strap up when you have to. Capiche? Alrighty, last movement. I like to wrap up my back days with a cable just to get a good squeeze and contraction. I like the just standard seated cable with the straight bar so I can get more of that straight work. I kind of got that neutral grip with the dumbbell, but then I got the underhand grip with the pull downs, and now I'm gonna go for the straight grip. I like to do the standard seated cable row because it forces me to keep the form strict so I can feel it in my back, especially with no counter force keeping me in position. You gotta really dig in that mind muscle connection and feel it. Plus, I just like the way it feels with the cable. But I'm gonna just do one warm-up set, and then I'm gonna do a rest pause set. So on the working set, after I hit the 6 to 10 to failure, I'm gonna rest about 20 seconds, and then I'm gonna bust out another set to failure. I'll probably only get 2 to 3 more clean reps, but it's still more work. And you can get full reps instead of partials if you take that extra 20-second rest. So it's pretty much just prolonging your last set, but you get more bang for your buck. Instead of dropping the weight and just working with less weight, you can just take a little breather and then bust out a couple more. Give that shit a try. I don't really plan when I do that stuff. I kind of just throw it in, and I found I can still recover by the time I hit back again. So my split right now is chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs, and abs. And I found that I only need 2 rest days after the chest and back, so this workout. And then after my shoulders and arms, I only need 1 before hitting that leg day the next day. I still get 48 hours of rest with that 1 rest day in between, but if you have 1 rest day in between sessions, you'll still get that 48-hour window of rest. And then after my leg days, I only need 1 rest day before hitting this workout. So that's just what's worked best for me. I keep like a little diary or a journal, whatever you want to call it. I put it all into my phone, but then I go home and write down, assess how I'm feeling on rest days. You can kind of gauge it for yourself, because if I were to sit here and tell you 2 rest days in between each session is the best and the most optimal, I'd be a fucking liar, because everyone's different. Everyone has different recovery patterns. Some motherfuckers may need 3 rest days in between each session, but it's all dependent on the person. So take as much rest as you need. But yeah, that's a wrap. Got it into the program, rest up, and then we'll PR next time. We gotta shoot a leg day We got to show them the leg day, because I was not going as hard as I could during prep, just because you ain't building muscle in the deficit. I only seem to break out when I'm like eating more food. I'll even eat more of the same food and I'll just break out. I don't know if I have any pictures of how bad my acne was, but I had to do Accutane twice because it came back, it relapsed. There's like a small percentage of people that relapse after taking Accutane. L genetics, I guess. But I had to take it twice because it came back terrible. It was like last resort. There's lots of things you can do for acne. First, you should like change your bed sheets often, you stinky motherfuckers. Water, big importance. I think diet has a lot to do with skin too. You can take other stuff. Make sure you get your omega-3s in. Wash your face. That's always good. At the end of the day, it's just genetics. It is what it is. And I'm pretty sure you just grow out of it at some point. We got the fructose dextrose drink. It's just a tropical blast intra/post by Huge mixed with orange juice. I only put 8 ounces of orange juice because I don't want to go too over my calories. And then I put a little more water. I put like 8 extra ounces of water and then a scoop of the dextrose powder. You want to taste it? Trust me.
Yeah, I don't even.
Trust
I just feel like it's not gonna be.
For a dextrose shake, especially,
That's actually pretty good.
it kind of tastes like Haichu.
Yeah, it does. It tastes like
a mango tropical
yeah,
Haichu.
the tropical.
Hey, the bodybuilders know that shit tastes like ass for real. So orange juice and tropical blast Huge, code monkey.
So why the fuck do you drink that shit?
So pretty much when you're lifting intensely, you're burning through sugar, aka glycogen, so it gets depleted from your training session and working your ass off. So this is just refueling them as fast as possible. Well, we were gonna go pick up grub. I don't know what to get though. I'm a little more lenient on the weekends. Jersey Mike's? Yeah?
Yeah.
I was thinking like Chipotle or something.
Chipotle is fire.
Chipotle, yeah. You have a weird lust for that place though.
Jersey Mike's is just so fucking good.
Like every time we ask where to eat, you instantly say Jersey Mike's. So we decided on Chipotle. We're going to Chipotle. That was a good workout, chest and back. I think I showed that before, but I've been getting stronger every session. On paper, I mean, with my programming, the programming don't lie. Like I said, I've been playing around with rest periods and such because one doesn't fit all. You gotta gauge it for yourself. It's all dependent on how hard you train as well, because you could be saying you're training to failure, but like I said, if hitting 5 more reps was the determining factor of your mother getting crushed by a car, whether you did those 5 reps or not, I'm sure you could do 5 more reps. You know what I'm saying? There is no perfect program. The only program that's perfect is the one that works for you and the one that you progress weekly with through trial and error. And it's all dependent on you, because rest periods and such and how long you have to rest, it's all dependent on how hard you can train. I could go balls out and do partials and a bunch of assisted reps, and I could train with Hani every session and I would have to rest like 5 days in between each workout. I was hurting. Don't be afraid to nerd out and kind of track and gauge, because I mean, it's just gonna get you more gains. And it's kind of cool to find it out for yourself so you can build your own thing rather than kind of just rolling with whatever influencer or bodybuilder you see say this is the best program. I take bits and pieces from everyone. I have like people I look up to and I'll hear them out. I'll implement it, see if it works. Like that journal, the diary I was talking about, I'll make note, take what works and get rid of what doesn't. That's the best workout split. It all depends on what you can stick to and what you recover from and what you get stronger from on a weekly basis, baby. We're about to go fuck up this steak and rice though, so I'll see ya in Chipotle. I got an organic chocolate milk. I just got avocado, cheese, black beans, white rice, and some steak.
Yeah.
Do you mix your bowl?
No, I like get this shit and then I throw it in an extra one of these.
I go like this. I make that shit like a cake and I just pick at it. I don't like to mix it. It looks gross.
Yeah.
Looks like the weird school food or some shit. Damn.
Shit echoed. Bro, why is this like the most industrial Chipotle though?
It's like a John Wick Chipotle or something. And I'll just plug this into my fitness pal and then just go about my day. I usually do that on the weekends, all in balance. We're doing post-workout greens. Most likely gonna take a nap, tapping that growth mechanism right away. That's gonna be a wrap for the video. If you enjoyed your stay, leave a like on the way out. Until next time, peace out, baby.